Yeah.
What's up, everybody? This is the Big Dick Gamer G today, and we're gonna play Fortnite. No, we're not.
Hey, can you already restart the stream?
No, the stream's
I
going
have
like this.
the strangest urge to just leave this group and never come back.
I know, right?
Same.
There's
Alright,
like,
Amanda, you're DM now. Go.
welcome to the dungeons and dungeons and dungeons and dungeons and dungeons.
And dungeon.
Alright, everyone get your companion rabbit ready. The Pokemon battle's about to start.
Unleash the gun.
Roll 2d8 on the husbando table.
Oh
Oh,
god.
hold on.
Roll 2D gun.
Okay. Alright. Smark, what did I get?
Fuck. I'm in another tab. Shit, but you got 13.
No, but what husband note did I roll? Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Give me the juice.
You got 13. Yeah, you got Xenos Ye Galvis from Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, you got different
He
tail.
likes to murder people.
Murder husband.
But does he have a golden heart?
He probably killed someone for theirs, yeah.
He has golden hair.
Hold on, I'm actually going to find a picture because you deserve to see this glorious Calipigian stallion of a man.
Oh my gosh, I have like a really good picture. Give me a second.
Okay, Daniel can do it. He even comes complete with his own suck-up that he will never notice, at whom will always be jealous of you because Xenos only has eyes for you.
No, he has eyes for the warrior. Really.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You fool. Well, all the warrior light.
Like, I love that I'm not even making this up. This is literally his character.
Let's see.
He only has eyes for you, and yeah, he likes to kill
That's it.
people.
That's it.
Look how beautiful he is.
Despite all my rage, I'm still just David Cage.
Oh Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm looking at like a younger Sephiroth. Jesus.
He is one built-ass motherfucker, too, let me tell you. Woof.
I don't know why, but for a second my brain thought there were 8 days in a week, and then I questioned.
You don't remember when Doug Funny added Fun Day?
See, I was gonna go with the Beatles. I'm like, obviously, just remembering that Beatles song.
And by Doug Funny, I mean Quill Man. I'm a fake.
Oh, right. I was like, who the heck? What do you mean Doug Funny did that? Quail Man did that. Jesus.
What's a stupid weapon I can put on the overlay?
Once you're done with that, I'm gonna finally start. So.
I mean, you can
I
start.
still-
I'm just gonna load it.
Let's go.
So,
Oh, here we go.
just
I'll put the entirety.
Half my players.
I'll put in the entirety of the Snake Eater ladder climb.
Okay. Fine, get going. I'm wasting enough time.
Yeah, what corner should I put that in? By the way, yes, I do have the entirety of the Snake Eater ladder climb as a weapon.
Thanks.
Good.
Okay. I believe last time on would anyone else prefer to do the recap?
Oh, it's also making noise. I should mute that. Well, that VOD now has like a really loud section of Snake Eater. Recap last night. We decided to we were working together with Chippy on his plan to get us the fuck out. And we ended up in an area with 3 sort of puzzles that we had to solve in order to earn the things we needed to grow a beanstalk, apparently.
Did I throw him in a ravine? Chippy, I mean. I threw Chippy in a
we'll
ravine.
get to that. As we went through the puzzles, and every path we went down had a gatekeeper at the beginning that requested of us information, secret information usually. Things like, what do you fear? What's your biggest secret? Yada, 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 stuff like that.
In which we got nothing out of Clickum.
Nope.
Oh,
His biggest
my
fear,
bad.
His biggest fear is losing legs.
Quote from Clickum: "I am a Tomb of Secrets.
Right. I remember that was so good.
And then we had some puzzles, one of which involved getting across a ravine that made you fall up. We solved it by walking down it.
Climbing down it.
Yeah, walking. And then we went to
I
a
also-
graveyard and got another part of the equation, but we had to fight a big old mean pumpkin man, and we kicked its ass, and now we're covered in pumpkin.
I blew up a pumpkin.
We also
so
learned the
bad.
Chippy is from another universe.
Oh yeah.
I got to be a giant half-drow, and I jammed my fist into the mouth of one of the jack-o'-lanterns.
Legal Night on HD. Tonight, we will unravel some mysteries of Chippy and the Feywild. I believe last we left off the indent of something stepping into the graveyard. The audible step of something entering the graveyard surprised everyone as the creature that was chasing Chippy finally caught up with him. Map transfer here in a moment. Alright, where were we? I believe,
We were covered in pumpkin guts.
still covered
Standing.
in pumpkin guts.
I'm still covered in pumpkin guts.
Thank you, Edelweiss, for being so in character.
I can't believe I'm still covered in pumpkin guts. Why have none of you cleaned me off?
I haven't even had time to clean myself off.
How
I'm a
Ezekiel
cat.
get to
I'm
it?
filthy.
You hear another step in the ground, just a thud into the dead earth.
Alright, something's here probably to kill us.
Click hide
Should be-
deeper in the pumpkin.
Chippy stares back at the four of you, and let's see, Red. You watch as he just kind of quickly turns around and throws a sack of something at you, and he kind of shouts to the rest of y'all. You kids go on without me. I'll catch up. It wants me. He starts running this direction.
Fast enough we can't catch him?
I mean, you could try to catch him if you want.
Group vote.
We want to save Chippy or let him die.
Look, I might be a sardonic ass, but I'm not about to let the gnome face some invisible horror on his own.
True.
Coach should be like right back here as he's starting to begin running. Okay, who's gonna like initiate this?
Who among us actually has an athletic score above like -1?
Athletics? Oh, -1.
What's my athletics?
None of us. That's the
0.
answer. None of us.
It's a 0.
Oh, wait, click him. Click him's got a 0.
I have an athletics of 1.
Wait, no, Clickham has the magical arms. He can grab him.
Oh, true. I guess.
That's terrifying.
Yeah,
Isn't that just mage hand?
mage hand.
I don't.
Wait, we're stopping Chippy?
Yeah.
Okay. I latch on to Chippy with my mage hand.
Oh Jesus. Specifically.
Excuse me. Well, I guess I could, if I could reach him. Can I reach him?
I'll allow it if you want to make a quick athletics check.
Okay.
Like if your aim is to just like kind of pull him back towards you guys.
Yeah. But a check, right?
Yes.
Not a save. What did I get? I got a 10.
Alright. You kind of just lunge forward. Do you say anything to Chippy?
Wait, I don't understand. That's what he said.
You kind of reach forward past Red and kind of just grasp at his sleeve, you know, as he's about to bolt, and he just turns towards you. turns towards you, and just comments. Or word this. He comments, "Kid, I told you not to wait." And then you feel Chippy just break off from your grasp.
Oh.
You know, little bit torn. Like you kind of actually just like get a little tear of his sleeve as he gets whisked off, say forcefully this way.
Oh. Bye. I tried.
You tried.
What? I clicked mouse.
Now what?
Chippy, in kind of a clutched voice, just kind of comments, "I told y'all to get." Oh, jeez! You see him suddenly, forcefully get flung over here before he just kind of descends into the well. And you just see him go, "Not again! Not again!"
Oh God.
So he
What
survived
did he
this
tell
once.
us to do?
Run.
Oh, haha. Okay, bye.
Yep, let's go. He's clearly done this before.
That way? This way? This way?
This way. Come along, Clickum. Let's avoid the horrible invisible monster.
Here we go.
So you guys all just kind of, you guys rushing, like running to the full extent of your breath.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
Hell yeah.
I'm just gonna
That's a scary specification.
reposition everyone real quick. No, it's fine. It's fine. Nothing bad about that. I was just asking. You all run back to quote unquote home base as you make your way towards the middle of the forest. You know, past all the graveyard, you see the dead, dying, decaying grass, you know, just slowly grow back into color. World turns a little bit more vibrant as you are just running through the forest, managing to not lose each other or yourselves. You feel like you've run for about a straight hour. At least it feels like it. At this point, because of the length of time that's occurred within this forest, it's really hard to sense how long you've been here at this point. None of you feel tired, like sleepy tired. You don't feel sleepy. You don't even feel hungry. But your sense of time is really skewed at the moment.
We have a problem.
Indeed.
A number of them, in fact.
What's the graffiti on the bushes?
Oh, that was
That's the bear and the owl and the
yeah,
buffalo.
Oh.
there were
and the fox
different wooden totems to each pathway. There was
Okay.
bull and fox in the top right, bear and owl in the bottom right, and what was it? Cat and
Cat.
eagle.
Yeah, I think so.
Cat and eagle at the bottom left.
Mm.
Okay, so I'm gonna look in the bag that Chippy gave me, even though I'm pretty sure I know what it is. So what's in the bag?
You reach inside, and you pull out a handful of Skittles.
Don't interrupt. I was literally about to say, you see a initial layer of wrapped candies, but once you look past it, you do see the ingredients that you all scoured for earlier.
Is there anything else?
Give me a second. You find 6 wrappers.
I would like to pull Tupac out of the bag.
No, no,
I want to get him out of that whack-ass bag prison.
no.
Ooh, excuse me.
Let's plant this beanstalk.
Well, I need to see what he had done first. So I'm investigating on what Chippy had done to set it up.
You noticed just like a small little ramshackle display of, you know, just like bare bones alchemist station. But it's mostly just a mortar and pedestal, a beaker that's already been like partially, I wouldn't even say partially, it's already heated by now. You see a small little flame underneath it. Not exactly heating up any liquid in particular. It's just hot. And then you've noted that etched into the base of the beanstalk, he seemed to given a real simple, bare bones explanation of what to mix with, what to mix into where. It's basically ingredient plus tool, and a series of arrows.
I got the
And then
muriatic acid.
And then you see a little etching of Chippy standing on the center of the stump at the end, or what looks to be Chippy.
Is Chippy Walter White? Has Chippy been Walter White this whole time?
No,
Are we going to break the bad?
no, we are not breaking the bad.
I would like to have one of the candies.
You have to
I
ask that
haven't seen the
character.
candies yet.
Ezekiel smells them and is like,
Bad.
dibs.
What's in the bag?
The ingredients that we need.
Okay.
But he just sounds so disappointed.
I throw the bag of candies at Clickum.
Oh, I catch them. Wait, can I see if I catch them? What do I roll?
Give me acrobatics.
Acrobatics? Well,
Acrobatics?
I'll try to do a trick too then. I will try
Sleight
to
of
look
hand,
cool.
athletics.
I'll try to look cool while I do it.
No,
Oh shit.
acrobatics.
It falls all over me and I start crying.
The sack goes a bit to the right, and Clickum tries to tumble roll for it, but he just ends up face planting into this shallow water and just kind of skids a little bit.
I cry.
Bag
I
falls on top of him.
I go and help click him up. There, click him.
Dad! I'm
Okay.
stupid.
So,
We're all
Ah.
stupid, click 'em. We're in the Godforsaken hellhole. We're all idiots here.
Yeah, I
if,
want to start doing what the instructions
Yeah.
say.
if you can give me let me see here.
An absolute failure of a roll? Absolutely. That would be
Yes.
hard.
Can I
Hells
get
yeah.
Can I get animal handling?
I have 1 point in that.
Shut up. Can you get me a Arcana check? This will determine how long it takes you to get this shit together.
Is this the right button? Is this correct? Lol.
I will allow
Rest in peace.
I will allow one person to aid you.
Ooh, do I have
in this
Arcana?
endeavor.
Which
Do
one
I-
of us has a good arcana?
Clickum, do you have Arcana?
Oh, I have good arcana.
Get over here.
Where's
Yeah,
Click?
What, how
I'll
much?
help
How much
trade.
did Clickum got?
6.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Click,
take
click,
forever.
click. Here's I don't know, something magic-y, and then he springs to his feet and he runs over and he's like, I can help. I'm good at helping. I can do this.
I know where the muriatic acid goes.
He rolls up his sleeves and okay. Oh God, kill me. He rolls up his sleeves and explodes everything.
He rolls up his sleeves and then promptly explodes.
Dude.
he looks over his shoulder at
No. Clickum actually
Damn.
does. Clickum actually does really well. Like he gets the spell set up in like 5 minutes, but his sleeves kept rolling down for like an hour.
God.
He's like rolls them up and then shroom, damn it,
Just-
damn it.
Like he pulls up one, but then the other falls, so he pulls up the other one, and then the other one falls down.
It's like 8 hours.
Okay, does anyone here have any, like, sort of... I guess I'll say, any sort of way to track time, if you so wish.
Oh,
I do not.
Hold on, I bought a billion things. Did I buy a clock?
I have a bag of sand.
Manual hourglass.
No, I have a map though.
I cut the cantaloupe in half and leave it on the stump.
I That's one way to do
That
it.
is one way.
If it rots, I know. It's been months.
Okay. So it feels like time passes. You know, mind dulls and numbs. Oh, go on.
So I can't track time, but I just realized I have this. Like an idiot.
Let me see it.
Yeah, I have this.
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
So that's something to keep in mind.
Right, I forgot. I was like, Danielle, you should totally take that.
Okay. So, damn.
Specifically with the thought in mind that it'll give the DM conniptions.
Yeah, I remember that.
This is
Go
why I
ahead.
don't have to worry about language barriers. Oh, God. Ooh.
That's all I can read, though. I can't communicate. Well, no.
I like
can...
that it's any written symbol too.
Yeah, wait, no, I can communicate. I can communicate in any way.
This means D's nuts. And then the Eldritch Horror pops up behind you. Got him!
Sorry, go ahead.
This ancient elven writing says Updog. Edelweiss, what is Updog?
Edelweiss just glares daggers at you.
Jesus.
The ancients were all a bunch of shit-posting ass wipes.
I like the idea that shitposting is just a part of elven culture.
Yep.
Like they got nothing better to
Have
do.
you seen Legolas?
I can imagine that's
now.
totally Fae culture now, because Faes are fucking assholes.
Oh yeah.
They are. Okay. So, I want from Wannon and Smirk a perception check.
Oh boy.
While I explain this,
I roll 2 eyeballs.
you're not
As
kind
Red and Clickham are going off.
Eyeballs not good.
Oh, nice!
Jesus.
Nice.
Smirk, you see everything.
Everything.
Okay. Y'all gotta give me a moment. Mine start to dull, you know.
Can I be distracted by the
topics.
bag of candy?
That's fine. It's all saltwater taffy.
I eat one.
Mine's dull and conversation topics start to become smaller and smaller. Because of Red's ability to read Chippy's formulas, like she's able to communicate the instructions to Clickham just fine. It's just Clickham having the
Sleeve problems.
Sleeves.
the sleeves. Yes, actually.
My damn these sleeves.
Edelweiss, trying to ignore the smacking sounds of Ezekiel's saltwater taffy exploits. You kind of note, staring into the woods. You note just a specific array of, you know, just small glowing lights in the trees, and then you've kind of thought to yourself, huh, that kind of looks familiar. You remember just maybe out of the corner of your eye, you know, maybe you weren't realizing it at first, it's just this specific pattern of flying lights has been following you ever since you first made it to this basin.
Now that's peculiar.
Now is not the time to say things are peculiar.
Listen, I know that we're in the Feywild and everything's peculiar, but that particular pattern of lights over yonder has been following us. That or it's just a repeating pattern in the Feywild, a chaotic place where nothing is ever the same.
You know what, say 5 tiny little glowing orbs? They kind of remind you of the pixies you met back at the tiny drunken party. They kind of just close in on each other for a little bit as you say that, and then they all disperse in different directions.
Bye.
Well, that's a thing. Can I? Oh wait, no, they've dispersed. Okay, so I can't just yell out after them. Hey, wait, come back!
Wait, repeat that. You glitched
I was
out,
like-
man.
I was just gonna yell out at them like, wait,
Okay,
come back!
Oh boy.
I think that's just on your end, 'cause he sounds fine to me.
Okay, hold on. Let me reconnect real quick.
Okay.
Okay, hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Alright, we good? Alright, sorry, Smirk, one more time.
Okay, I was just going to yell out after them like, wait, come back!
You, despite your yelling, they just seem to disperse, and you watch them kind of just disappear into the glade for the time being.
Hmm. I'm sure absolutely nothing terrible is going to come from this.
By the time the top layer of the cantaloupe gets just a little bit dry, like, you know, it's been left out in the kitchen for a while, nobody's eaten it, nobody bothered to put it away, because everyone in the household's just a little bit of a dickbag to each other.
Okay.
Do I detect a
Yeah, flashback
hint,
to your college years.
a hint of pent-up anger
No.
about fruit?
I was just making a scenario.
Also, yeah, what college years?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Ezekiel, I don't know, that's your choice. Either way,
I didn't think about it.
let's see. Red and Clickham are at the point of the formula where they just have a kind of a gloppy, dark green mixture, and the next step of the formula is just kind of rub it into the center of this stump.
Maybe we should put a piece of taffy in it.
No.
Click
If you
turns
touch
to
it, I
the.
will kill you, Ezekiel.
I mean, he had to go to this taffy for a reason, other than it being delicious.
Rub the
Then
tap.
why are you eating it?
Did you not hear when I said it's delicious?
Ezekiel, granted, I don't know.
I roll to learn what the
Chippy.
taste of this taffy is.
Oh god.
I may not know Chippy that well, but I believe in the brief time I've met him, I've gathered that he's the kind of weirdo that always keeps sweets on hand. I wouldn't be surprised if there's still some malted milk balls in his beard.
Well, Ezekiel's like trying to decipher the taste of this taffy, somewhere between banana cream pie and jelly bean. Click him. Do you start climbing onto the stump?
Yeah, I'll just.
What
I'll
flavor
do
is
so.
jelly bean?
That's what you haven't
Sweet.
decided yet.
Sweet.
Can I just lift click him up into the middle of the stump?
That's fine.
I lift click him up into the middle of the stump.
Beaker in hand, like a little early alchemist, Clickham proceeds to kind of just mop the top of this stump with his beaker in hand.
Okay.
I love how we treat Clickham like he's a child, but he's an adult.
Because he is.
Am I doing this with my bare hands?
Did you want to?
You're not playing Teddy.
I was waiting.
Fuck off.
No, I mean, Click would, okay, Click can use, like, the torn piece of, excuse me,
Chippy
Chippy's.
sleeve.
Yeah, because he would use a handkerchief. He's a gentleman.
Using the essence of Chippy, you kind of just rub it into the stump, like a little cleaning boy. And at the very center, you note a small little sprout beginning to form. It just kind of curls in on itself.
Yeah.
Slowly, before Clickham's eyes, it slowly just turns and swivels. You see little leaves just splurting out of it, and they grow larger and larger. You'd say from like bush leaf to cabbage to palm fan. It just grows bigger and bigger. The stem still stays like the same shape, but the leaves just keep growing and growing.
We did it wrong. Oh god, I fucked up again.
It's okay, Clickham. This is the Feywild. Everything sucks here.
Why not another D20 roll?
Everything's cruel here.
The leaves grow to about the size of let's see, about a living room carpet
Wow.
before they stop and just kind of flatten themselves onto the stump.
I'm not letting you sandbag this 20.
Oh
You
my
got it.
gosh!
You cracked the code in your head, Ezekiel. It was almost too obvious. Custard pudding.
Ah. Now what?
Well,
Like-
we could go look for the Chippy.
Click is gonna crawl
Can I
onto the
review?
leaf and sob.
Can I review the instructions?
They're very
You reviewed the
unclear.
instructions,
Dick
you
Cotton
seem-
ceiling fan.
It seems you did everything right. You're not quite sure what went wrong aside from clicking the sleeves, and then the rest of you note the leaves that Clickum is on top of slowly start rising.
Everybody climb on!
Oh.
Everyone, climb on.
Click's still crying.
I want
I have a
I,
fucking failure.
I want athletics from all of you.
What's wrong with me?
Click 'em, you did it right. Now climb onto the leaves.
I'm the
Ah.
least athletic ever.
Okay.
Well, at least
You're
I-
already on it.
You're already on it.
I fall off of it.
Oh.
I just like grab Click 'em by the shoulder
Yeah,
and gently
yeah,
shake him.
okay.
Click 'em, you did it. It's working.
This is how this is gonna go.
Abandoned ship!
Okay. Clickum lying down in the middle of the leaves as it starts lifting up. At this point, everyone else notices a tree trunk sized sprout underneath the leaves, slowly rising the platform up. Edelweiss quickly hops on. Clickum almost rolls off, but he catches him by the tiny little gnome hand and pulls him back up. Ezekiel and Red, you both struggle to get on top of the stump, and you manage to catch the trunk of the stalk, about, say, 1 story down from the rest of them, as it slowly rises you all up. Just the land, the stalk, the land trembling as it does so.
I thought it would be like a magic carpet. Because you said living room carpet. And I'm like, oh, carpet?
Yeah, I had Legend of Zelda flashbacks.
yeah. I did it! I did it!
You did it.
He raises his hands up and then his what is it called? His bloomers do the Marilyn Monroe thing.
Oh my god.
The rose.
No!
Is Click wearing underwear? Hold on.
No, he's wearing underwear.
D2.
That's
No,
what bloomers are. They're
no,
under-
Amanda, he's wearing underwear.
He's wearing the the sumo thing that goes up your butt cheeks. That's
Oh,
what he's
shit.
wearing.
Oh, geez.
Oh my god.
What is
I'm
it
a
called? Yeah, the fundoshi.
Yes.
I don't want to link this image here. Never mind. Actually, I'll link the.
we know what it looks like.
I'll link the Nendoroid one.
We know what it looks like because we saw it on Click just now. Oh, that's so cute.
This is perfect because it's like Clickum's proportions too.
Oh my god.
Okay,
It's
where
like a
the
little loincloth in the front.
fuck-
That's to
slowly-
hide his pee-pee.
God. Fucking. Where was I?
Welcome to
Do,
D&D.
We're
Red and Ezekiel, do you stay where you are on the stalk, or do you attempt to climb up?
Attempt to climb up.
Oh, I don't like any of this. I'm a bush cat. I don't like this very much.
Height. Bad.
Alright, Ezekiel, you're just gonna climb up with your daggers in hand. You're just gonna use them as improv climbing kit.
Look at me, I'm Anna Bray.
Shut up. You make your way up top. Does Red stay where she is?
Red climbs back down.
No.
I just like to imagine her clutched onto the side in terror the whole way up.
Yep, my claws are just in there. Oh, that's right. I can climb better because of claws. Yeah,
You ever
that's
see
right.
those cats that get into a bad spot and then they're trying to get out and they can't?
Yeah. I
Looks like that.
was gonna say plot twist,
I'm
scratching
just
post.
meowing. Yeah, meowing the entire time. I'm very upset and I can't move.
No.
The view below and around you as you ascend into what looks just to be it's like an empty night sky, just a little bit foggy. The land below you see the lights of the lake growing smaller and smaller, and then looking down, it's almost as if you're looking into an opposite sky, you know, where at the top there is just bleakness, at the bottom you just see a colorful array of lights just shining, shimmering. You'd
Splendor.
almost say it's more beautiful than the night sky back home. You know, give or take your view on the Fae.
Almost.
Almost.
Almost makes this worth it.
Worth it? This is worth it?
The view's quite nice up here, Charisse. You should come up.
I think
Don't
I'm
tell
fine,
me.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you a scaredy cat?
I will Eldritch Blast you in the face.
And it'll be 100% worth it.
You won't while you're climbing, bitch!
I'm just imagining Edelweiss just falling, like, back down to the vein, just going, with his arms crossed, it was worth it.
Falls back onto the beanstalk in the sky. Okay. As you all descend, you know, the lights slowly start to disappear from below your vision. And then, you know, new, different lights starting to swirl around you in what seems to be just an endless elevator. At first, it's pretty sporadic and random, but eventually you see it all just kind of come together. It takes a little bit of form and shape. And then perception check, everyone.
Where's okay. Okay.
I don't know, just rolling high on perception today.
Clickum and Edelweiss, you two are the first to notice, but amidst a mixture of green and blue, like tiny lights, you almost see them come together to form just a little caricature of Clickum's face.
Oh, my face?
Yeah.
Hey, it's my face!
Click him, it's your
Oh.
face. Look, the Fae are impressed with you.
Yay! I'm
As
a
you-
champion!
As you ascend, you note different, almost like colorful constellations of the other faces of the party. First Clickum, then Edelweiss, followed by Ezekiel, and then lastly Red. Just a different array of colors. Edelweiss has purple.
Well,
Ezekiel
now
has a
my
mixture of
clicker
blue
is
and white.
non-canon. Damn it!
Repeat that.
I was drawing it.
Oh, no. And then Red's got in a mixture of oranges and reds. Past the caricatures, you also note just the lights almost coming together in just long strings. Edelweiss and actually, who all of you besides like Edelweiss and Red are able to read Elvish?
Not me.
Not me.
Just those two. So, both of the two I mentioned earlier, you see what seems to be just kind of basic writing, like real primitive to Edelweiss, but Red's just able to just read it like that. You see everyone's names at first. And Red, you specifically, because you can make it out more properly, you note names, like picture, name, then little facts about yourself, strangely enough.
Creepy.
Why are they saying our names? I don't like this.
You
What kind of
note
facts?
you note under your name in specific, can't swim.
Oh, scary.
Okay, I want to climb up now.
What does my name say?
Ezekiel.
Red, you just kind of look around and you easily
Fuck
gather.
you,
aside,
Edelweiss.
aside from Clickham, who's just got a bunch of question marks, elven question marks next to his name.
Click isn't even looking up. He like hears that everyone else has facts about them, and he's like scrunched up, covering his ears, like I don't want to know, I don't want to know, I don't want to know.
Well, no one knows but me.
Red, you easily make this out, and it clicks a few that these were all the facts that you gave to the trees and different nature beings earlier.
Mm-hmm. Can I climb up?
Yeah, you take a few minutes and you just claw your way all the way back up to the top. You know, just heart racing a little bit. You're at the top. What do you do?
Looks like they cataloged what we said earlier.
Oh, lovely. I'm so glad the Feywild is going to remember my deep, dark secrets.
So it's a good thing I didn't tell them anything important.
Same.
I am the fourth tree. You have to give me your mother's maiden name and last four digits of your social security.
Didn't realize the Feywild had its own branch of the DMV.
Jesus. Okay. We're getting there, folks. Alright. You all ascend and ascend and ascend, and eventually you see what looks to be a bleak hole at the top. It's positioned right above the platform, but you just note this small little clearing. Like the sky has an end to it.
Above us?
Mhm.
Above you.
Like
Oh, please be the exit. Please be the exit.
You all slowly ascend and ascend and ascend, and eventually the platform just stops once your bodies just make it through that clearing. It's just absolute pitch darkness.
Oh, I don't like it. Ah! Sorry. Ah! Damn it. Sorry.
You
Kept
good?
dropping stuff.
You good?
Okay. Do I have a
Give me 1 second.
prestidigitation?
I don't know, do you?
I do.
Oh,
Do
okay.
I have light? Okay, I'll make light.
Alright, give
Can
me
it, may
1 second.
I? Okay.
You kind of light the way, and I'm just gonna put us over in this dark map for now. Give me 5 seconds to assemble
One.
something. I like this. I'm trying.
Yeah, I gotta participate somehow.
That's dying for time, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna ask everyone real quick after this. So you shine a little bit of a light and slowly illuminates the area around you. You see what is just a bunch of smooth tiles around you. And because of your light, Clickham, you note that some of them are starting to slide out from the ones around you. So I'd say about say there's a small little clearing that you guys are in, and then new smooth stone tiles from the ones you're around are starting to just a little bit jut out. I want everyone to make me an acrobatics check.
Oh. Oh, we're gonna
Ah,
die.
shit.
Tumble.
I will not be surprised ever.
Oh, okay. Nice, solid 8. Reactively Click turns off the light because he's afraid and he doesn't want to see.
Did I get one from, it's only one from Wyman. Wyman,
Annan!
Yeah.
I need an acrobatics check.
Sorry. Zoned out for a second there.
Quit joiking.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Rest.
I'll never stop joking.
We die here.
Alright.
Okay.
This is how I'll do it. This is how I'll do it.
I like to remind you that the only good roll I've gotten tonight is to eat taffy.
It's okay. It's getting it all out of your system. So everyone just kind of leaps in different directions after Clickham says to watch out. Let me see here.
Did I say that?
Clickham and Edelweiss trip a little bit towards different directions. Let me see. Red gracefully just jumps upward, letting this stone tile that was going to slide into her just kind of pop into place and landing on top of it. And then Ezekiel manages to kind of just get sidewinded by the stone tile coming for him, knocking him in the ankle, and he just kind of slides to one direction.
One direction.
1 bludgeon damage as I reveal this area.
Dad!
Ah, what? Ah, oh, alright. Okay.
Ezekiel stops at a wall as you all just seem to be in a quiet, empty room. I should rather say it's kind of an elevated wall, and then there's just a extremely smooth slope upward. You hear as Clickham's light goes out, you hear another light just kind of activate,
Oh no.
illuminating the room you're in.
Oh no, nope, I'm out. No, no. Take me back to the Feywild. I'll take my chances with the invisible hell beast. And whatever purple stuff Chippy's got brewing.
It's purple flavored.
Amidst, like, past this area, into the, past the walls, just looking up, you slowly see just a bunch of dim lights just slowly, like, glow into existence one by one. You hear just a silent, just whispering of what seems to be a crowd, but it just all sounds backwards to you.
Oh no. Nope. No. No. No.
A crowd, you said?
I won't
Yeah,
kill my
crowd.
friends for your amusement.
Oh.
And then just
Excuse me?
What?
they just all seem to quiet back down after. And you hear just a echoing voice. This one, surprisingly, for the first time since Chippy, has not been backwards.
Oh.
Give me 5 seconds. Water. Oh god, I'm out of water. I'm screwed. You just hear echoing, not from anywhere in particular, just kind of reverberating in this small room you're in. Ladies and gentlemen of the Fae, I hope you've been enjoying the new entertainment thus far. And then you hear like different just backwards phrases, just seem to be just different signs of just curiosity and excitement. Any rebuttal from any of you?
You've got to be kidding me.
I echo Edelweiss's statement.
No. 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 Charisse, Eldritch Blast me now. Finish it right between the eyes. Do it.
Red just folds her ears back and just glares at him.
Tonight's entertainment will be going through one last trial. Their main grand prize. Going back to their homes, and we'll throw in a bonus because they solved the bonus round. you all just kind of hear the voice of, "Hey, one of y'all get me out of here!"
What was the bonus round? And why do we only earn Chippy?
No cash prize. This game show is bunked.
Like what? No enchanted, a Fey chariot? With moonroof? Really? This is a jip.
I'm glad you didn't call it a sunroof. Keeping in character
Good
there.
shit.
Hey, you. That is reserved for our returning champions. Now, the four of you will be playing a little game for me. I've grown quite fond of you mucking about my forest. Do you know how dirty you all are?
It's not my fault.
You
Y'all
gotta
don't have
install
a
some
bath
fake
here.
showers.
Yeah.
Said the disgusting Fey. Gross. You like surface elves, but snootier and weirder.
You hear
Nobody
a
likes you.
you hear a combination of just oohs and boos from the crowd, but they're all backwards, so
Yeah.
it sounds more like ooh and oob.
Oob. Oob.
Alright, I'm getting the crowd on my side. We've got this. I was
Oh,
born for this.
I'm sure tonight's guests will enjoy our company then. Everyone. I didn't think of a name for this game show. Shit.
The fair unprepared. I've never seen it.
Hold on. Give me a minute.
Oh, I got it.
No.
No.
The fairest Fey fair.
Woo.
The crowd looks to all each other. The crowd looks to each other confused. Backwards talk of not having a name for the show. I'm gonna give you a minute, Wang.
We're gonna give Wen in 1 minute.
If he can come up with a decent name in 1 minute, you all get bonus inspiration. All right, clock's ticking.
Yeah, why are we filling in for your job?
This is my world building contribution.
Okay.
I was gonna say Dancing with the Stars otherwise.
Fab. Please, thank
Wouldn't Dancing in the Stars be better?
Prancing with the Fey.
Prancing.
Well, Dancing with the Gentry, I think, would be more entertaining.
you.
It's a shame there's no way we can get that to rhyme.
You could just be an asshole and say Dancing with Jenny.
And time's up.
Fairy fire. That's all I got. I'm thinking real hard. I need more time, but I'm giving up.
Oh, it doesn't need a good name anyways. We'll call this a game of survival. Contestants, if you'll look to the top.
Okay.
Oh, it's us. Hooray.
I want everyone to roll a d4.
1d4. Oh boy.
Jesus, alright. This is how this is gonna
Faith
go.
Frenzy.
Yeah, that's good actually.
That's good. Yeah, this is how this is gonna go. Jesus, alright, this will be interesting. Let's see, free, and then 2. Okay, this will be an interesting round. As you all look towards the top, you see You see little portraits of your names again, or sorry, your pictures next to different colors. At first they were different colors, but then some of them had shifted. And then as the announcer mentions bringing up, what's it called? Bringing up, looking towards the top, he just goes, "Oh, wait a minute, I just realized a good name. Bay Frenzy. Yes, we'll call it that." Please cheer. You hear a bunch of backwards cheering.
Whoa.
Ezekiel better be getting royalties from that title.
Whoa.
Everyone go ahead and gain 1 inspiration. Assholes. The ground below you sort of starts to just vibrate for a little bit. At first it feels cold and smooth, and then suddenly your eyes are just assaulted as another light goes on.
From the floor?
Oh dear.
Oh, Twister! What's Twister? Is it Twister?
No, this is not Twisted.
Amanda? What Twister board looks like this?
This Twister board.
A fun one.
It's Twister.
Okay, right hand outer border.
Right hand red.
Okay, left nut blue.
Let's Twister.
Good thing I'm double jointed my balls.
I do 1 cock push-ups.
No, no, you do not.
Whoa.
Everyone,
Initiative?
go ahead and roll me an initiative.
I refuse.
That's
I am a tome of rolls.
that's not how that works.
Yeah, I need to click myself.
Hey, that was a good roll. It seems fucking initiative, eh?
Hey, initiative's good to have. Don't you know?
Initiative's important, especially when you're a stabby boy.
Puzzle. Yay.
Stabby boys, come on. Alright.
Stabby boys.
I think I can roll for myself.
Stabby boys.
What is going first but the brave man's last?
Not me.
Makes
Not
you
me the
donk.
fuck.
Wait. Oh.
I'm having some sort of funk. Alright.
I am definitely doing a thonk right
I
now.
thought I knew, and then I thought about it, and then I don't know anything.
I was like, man, that's deep, dude. And then I'm like, wait, what?
Followed by lights. Suddenly, unlike the bards in your world, your senses, first the eyes and then your ears, are assaulted by just this loud booming, like if you gathered 20 bards into one room and amplified them.
My head, my ears.
You better
You
play
hear
what I
this-
want you to play.
No, I'm not gonna play what I think I'm gonna play. It's gonna be something.
Twister?
No.
What song plays during Twister, Amanda? The completely physical
Any
board
song
game.
you want.
Okay, alright. I'm gonna try to make this flow as best as possible.
As breast as possible.
Shut up. Tonight's entertainment will be facing off against that which has eluded them most. But that is they have eluded most. I'm not very good at my job right now. He who sought Chippy, he who sought them all, he who scoured the forests for them. Everyone, give a hand to my royal guard. You feel a gust of air just blow all of you about, say, 1 tile backwards as a gust of air just manifests itself.
So just click him die.
No.
No, he moved from green to
His
blue.
pants,
I just wanted some damned mushrooms. I just wanted to go into the woods, get mushrooms, and have an easy mission for once in my time on the surface, and this is what I get!
Material plane guests. You get one free round. You get one free round before getting to your assigned color. The results will be disastrous if you don't. Wynon, you're up.
So it's gonna be disastrous when I put my foot up its ass.
I try to throw a dagger at it. I'm gonna fail.
Alright, give me an attack roll, go. Alright, you fling one of your daggers just straight at the beast. First thing after hopping to the left, music assaulting your ears. The dagger just flies through the air. The rest of your mates see it just kind of just slow to a halt as the creature just motions a hand and then flings it off to the side.
GG.
Is that your turn?
That's all I want to do, yeah.
Alright. Danny, you're up.
I'm trying to remember. So I need to go to Hewwo. So I'm assuming that everything is like normal distance. Yeah.
Normal distance, yes. And because
Okay.
you're... Oh, go on.
I don't know. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, as you're traveling towards your destined area, because Ezekiel was such a short distance, you didn't feel it, but you feel electricity just, like, almost like static crackling under your feet as you hustle.
Oh, lovely. As I feel the static, I have a slight panic and then move this way. Wrong button. Move over here to get to the blue, and then I'm gonna use infestation on the cloud, so you can see.
Oh, Jesus.
So.
Oh God, how is this legal? Just, I mean, in a morality sense. Fleas? The cat just threw fleas at him?
Wow.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Red like puts her hand through her the fur on her arm and then just makes a throwing motion at the wind and just a cloud of fleas and mites just goes straight towards the wind.
That's absolutely disgusting, and I approve.
Quick shudders.
So you must make a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6.
Alright.
And then must move 5 feet in a random direction.
This is how this is gonna go. Alright, so Constitution save in mind. You watch, you just kind of summon every bug that's lashed onto your skin in your lifetime. And just start to just hurl them at the clouded beast in front of you. You watch it do this kind of same motion as it did with Ezekiel's dagger. Just kind of suck them all in. What just looks to be a just tiny clump of fleas manifests afterwards. It tosses those aside.
Oh! Well, this
There
bodes well.
There are fleas loose on the dance floor now.
Oh my gosh.
Good.
I'm gonna kick your ass, Fred.
Is that your turn?
I figured something airborne would do something to the cloud. I didn't think it would do nothing. No, I can't do anything else.
Now I'm gonna get fleas.
Alright. Edelweiss, you're up.
I
Yeah,
just
magic, please, they'll go
angrily
away.
stomp over to this thing, just grumpy as hell. Like,
Alright.
you
All of your
people,
senses are
I just wanted one easy job, and I just stabbed the shit out of it.
You hit its AC. Give me damage.
And then I'm also going to use one of my flourishes. Hold on, let me roll my regular damage. And then I'm going to use a defensive flourish and use one of my things. Oh boy, 1. So I get to add 1 to my AC and do 11 damage.
Can I question that flavor text?
No, you can't.
Knave?
That's the name.
God.
I have a different one for each one. If you.
That does damage too, yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you just kind of rapier forward. You're just done with all this. Not even just like bobbing to the beat. You're just angrily. You manage to slice apart its form, at least momentarily. It seems to have taken some sort of a deficiency, so you know your attacks are working. It just kind of shoots a glare over at you. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. This guy's turn. He's gonna motion over to the left towards Red here.
Oh.
Quick 5 seconds of my life. Alright, this is how this is gonna go. So, you watch the beast just kind of muster up 2 strong arms. It just kind of does this. How do I remember this? It makes an X formation with its arms before just flinging its quote-unquote fists towards both Edelweiss and Red. They start out in the form of arms, but then they kind of just turn into wood, like blades made of wind as they cut across to you both. Edelweiss manages to dodge out of the way while Red takes 6 damage.
No.
And 1 second.
This is very intense dubstep.
Ordinarily, I'd be getting all kinds of jiggy on the dance floor, but
Red, give me a Constitution saving throw.
overcome with all this infinite rage.
Whoa.
You
Whoa,
just
nice.
1 foot down, hunker down as you get hit by this blast of
Hunker
air, and Edelweiss can kind of just see the wind tunnel forming post-attack as Red's fur just blasts in one direction.
Well, if there were any fleas left, they're gone now.
He's trying to push us into the other colors.
What an asshole.
Yeah, what a dick.
That being said,
Clickum's technically feeling the electricity right now, because technically no one else, well, maybe Ezekiel did, but Edelweiss didn't.
he hasn't taken his turn yet. But
Oh, does it not zap me? That's good.
well, you're starting to feel it crackle under your
Oh
feet.
boy. Is it my turn now? Oh yay, it's my turn. Click gathers the skirt of his robe and hops over here. And he's gonna try to do Ray of Frost. Will it reach? Well, hold on. Does it have a range? Does Ray of Frost have a range?
That's alright.
Let me look at it.
60 feet.
Oh, I'm stupid. There we go.
Well, that being said, your attack does hit.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. I imagine it just comes back at me and makes me really cool.
Yeah, click him. You get hit by most of the back blast of your own ray of frost. It's chilly. You start shivering, so you can't maintain the ray too well. Do a little beam motion, and part of the wind creature over here is just kind of solidifies, but then it quickly dissipates.
Oh, what? What? What?
Is
In
that your turn?
character, what? He will take off his hat and throw it at the floor, and then neatly put it back on his head and end his turn.
Thank you, man.
Bravo.
Back to Wannon.
I guess I'm gonna try and walk up and stab it.
Alright.
Yep, yep.
I can't occupy this space, I imagine.
I mean, tell you what. Both you and Red give me performance rolls.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
What?
Exciting.
Performance. Nope.
Cool.
Wannon, give me an attack roll.
Well, that would be like funnier if he just like manipulates me into doing a performance.
That's funny.
That's what I was thinking.
Inspiration.
That's fine.
Oh yeah, we have those.
Yeah,
You're welcome, bitch.
Thank you.
Hey, be nice.
I am a
Nothing's-
bitch.
No, nothing's
I'm a
said.
bitch.
Ah! Attack does hit. I'll say it's applicable since Edelweiss is there. Well, I forgot Edelweiss was next to it, so I was gonna say like, Red's there, I guess. Alright. This is what you do. So, you catch Red off guard, but to the beat, you just kind of, since she's kind of in your pathway, you quickly just kind of pull her aside, impromptu synchronized dance. She stumbles over her feet a little bit as you just kind of lunge forward. You know, like kind of in an arched position, pulling her back, arching forward, and then pulling yourself back and pushing her back into her own tile.
Oh, it's a disco. It's not Twister.
The last horse finally crosses the finish line.
I'm sorry.
You good? Is that your turn, Lannon? Danny's turn.
After being completely disheveled, I'm going to put my hand on Ezekiel's back and use protection from good and from evil and good, which will, since I'm assuming it's an elemental, right?
You can presume so.
So I'm going to make it so any of its attacks have disadvantage against him.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to scamper away
Scamper!
and
No.
use Eldritch Blast. I think I can. This is one action. My bad. So I'm just going to away.
So I'll give you that little concentration icon there, because it's a concentration spell, and I'll give Wannon a little buff man.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're just deflecting him. Alright, end your turn there. Now it's back to Edelweiss.
I just continue my stomp towards it.
It's a very grumpy stomp.
Just turn,
Alright.
stomp once more, turn back to face it, yell at it. Like, I didn't say you could fight the others. I said you could fight me.
Can you give me a performance roll?
Oh, hells yeah. I'm adding
Do it.
my inspiration to that. I don't even.
I will be as
Sure.
intimidated as fucking possible.
I will style all over his balls. That's
Oops.
the first one. The first
Uh,
one.
You managed to just perfectly stomp in time to the, just even unconsciously, you managed to stomp in time with the beat You're
Rub some funk on that too. I am working it. I don't care how angry Edelweiss is. He will be fabulous.
your attack leads up to the beat drop. Go ahead
nice.
and make your attack roll.
Fiddlesticks.
Fiddlesticks.
Oh.
The crowd starts to get hyped up until you just whiff your attack. The elemental, seeing you coming, just almost splits itself in two to avoid your rapier. Not the entire way, just kind of just splits apartsies. And then
That's just rude.
You just hear backwards, ah.
What?
Wow. Yeah. So the crowd just sounds really confused. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Alright. And we'll head over to Beastie Man here. He's gonna take one step to the left. AC check, AC check.
I might have to be right back for a really quick sec right after combat.
That's fine. I mean, if you want to go after your turn, that's probably most convenient.
Well, I need to type up the rest of the quiz before midnight.
I thought you finished your quiz.
No, I said I was working on it, and I was
Okay.
halfway done with it.
My bad, my bad.
Alright.
Alright, Smirk, give me a Constitution saving throw as you take 7 damage from a slice from the elemental.
Oh, good. I'm dying.
Elemental confirmed.
Give me one quick second. Alright, you feel the brunt force of just the wind tunnel, the same one that blew Red just hitting you, and you, despite stomping your entire way here, you've used up your muscle energy as you get blown back 2 tiles. Thankfully, your perfectly sculpted elven arse landing on another green tile.
Whoa.
Even when I fail fabulously.
And
Also, fuck you, Windy Boy.
the one that goes for Ezekiel just manages to kind of just, you know, while still in tune, just bobs to the left. Crowd's noticing a little bit of love for Ezekiel's moves here. That being said, click him.
It's me. Like, I thought I knew what I was gonna do, but now that it's my turn, I don't know if I want to do it. I'm gonna walk up to it. It's still winding at us? Is that what it is?
When it attacks, yes.
Oh, so it's not windy. I'll run up to it well, I don't have to run all the way up to it. Okay. And I'm gonna magic missile it. And do that. I'm level 1.
Oh god, click him into magic missiles, Jesus.
Here I come.
Alright, click him with a barrage of magic missiles. Just gonna start firing them rapidly. Just yeah. Dealing, let's see, 14 damage to the beast.
Life is extreme as you wanna make it.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
And before I begin Wannon's turn, the announcer pops up again going, "Grown accustomed to the dance floor, yes? Well, it's time we mix things up a bit."
Sure, makes all that.
I want everyone to roll me another d4.
Oh, no.
Oh boy.
Mm. I see. Oh boy. Have fun. Have fun.
Alright. See here. Click him stays the same. So one. When I still need you. Warren.
Warning!
Yeah.
Lambo!
Hello?
You good?
Roll a d4.
Sorry.
D4.
More potato chips.
Anyway, he stays the same.
More potato.
Alright. Take your new colors into account as Wannon's turn starts.
Thank God I'm ranged.
It's time for Return to the Stab.
Alright, go ahead and give me damage.
Oh, sorry. I thought I clicked it, but I didn't, I guess.
Sneak attack does not apply here, so that is 6 damage. Alright, is that the end of your turn?
I'm gonna back the fuck up with my rogue bullshit.
Your disengage is a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That is where you're ending your turn?
Yes.
Alright.
Good damage.
The rest of you watch Ezekiel just stand in place, and you hear kind of just a buzzer as a jolt shoots up from dealing 8 damage.
Oh shit, I thought I rolled red, damn it.
That'll be your turn.
At least we
Danny,
know.
you're up.
Wait, 8 damage?
8
Damn.
damage.
Owie.
Okay, so I'm going to. When using like a normal attack, like say like my throwing darts, that counts as just an action, right?
Yeah, that's an action.
Okay, I'm just going to use Eldritch Blast. Oh yeah!
Oh, nice. Nice.
Go ahead and give me damage.
Damn, Danny. Oh.
So this is what I'll be
One of
bringing
those
up
should
on
be a
my-
10.
I was about to say, Wannon. This is where I'm gonna bring up one of my homebrew rules, where with crit rolls, rather than rolling 2 dice, it's gonna be 1 roll, and then the other dice is gonna be max damage. So this will be
Okay.
a 16.
Okay. I'll forget that.
no, it's fine. I can teach you how to input it later. That being said, Red just kind of charges up another Eldritch Blast, and Clickham just ducks down as it just shoots over him, dealing
Do
a...
I know that it's happening, or do I space out? Who knows? Who knows until it's too late.
Clickham sways to the beat in just the way that he dodges the blast.
And then he
Well,
looks back
it's
at.
supposed to be verbal, so I probably said it.
He's just that into the beat.
Yeah. I unconsciously swerve, and then I look back at Cherry like, what did I do? I'm sorry.
And a blast goes past him into the beast, and it just lets out this... It just lets out this howl as it takes the brunt of the damage, a hole just forming at its chest, just trying to reconvene itself. The beast clutches at its form.
Whoa, is he actually dying? Oh no. Oh no, what if he's
Well, that was
an
like-
unwilling
That was
victim?
16 damage. So I'm going to scamper on over here.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright, over to Edelweiss.
Okie dokie. I'm going to move over yonder,
Yes.
and then first, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself. That was 1d8 plus my spell casting, so
Just never roll
6.
for it under your attacks.
Yeah, I need to set that up at some point.
Oh, okay, you didn't.
Yeah, I haven't set it up
Ah,
recently.
that's fine, that's fine.
Uh,
Range touch.
Oh, I did set infestation up. Whoop. My bad.
I will heal myself for 7 HP.
Oh, that's 7 more than you got now.
Indeed.
And is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Alright. Is that it's gonna go? At first the beast starts clutching at the hole in its chest, and at first it's presumed that it's... At first it's presumed it's just kind of, you know, trying to patch itself back together, but the rest of you know that rather than clawing itself back together, it's clawing itself more apart. Similar to what happened to Edelweiss earlier, you know it's starting to just kind of just tear itself in half, and from one beast, it morphs
Oh, fuck off.
into 2 beings.
Oh, it's smaller. Okay, that's fine then. Haha.
So I'm gonna make sure these guys have initiative, you know, same monster. And they're just going to both go off in different directions. You're gonna do one towards Clickham, one towards Red.
Oh boy.
Oh. What messes up my plan?
Alright. Some quick math. Quick math, everyone. Alright, Clickham's gonna get hit for 4 damage, while Red gets hit for 5 damage.
Yeah.
So you note the brunt of the force just kind of feels weaker. They take a little bit of a boxing stance, swaying back and forth, back and forth. Both get just punched right across the face, though their force is not strong enough to knock you onto different tiles.
Oh, that's good. Yay.
So that being said, it is their turn. Time for Clickham.
Okay. I'm gonna move over here. But I'm gonna magic missile again.
I will note that's going to provoke an attack of opportunity.
It's fine, I have no other choice. What else am I gonna do?
Quick second.
Oops. I'm sorry. I just
Well-
tickled him.
It takes another jab at you from the left, and you manage to just kind of roll out of the way
Oh, yay, good.
onto your new tile. And magic missiles start flying once again,
Ow.
dealing 7 damage to this beast. You note that its form is dwindling much faster than the form it took before.
Hmm. That's my turn.
Before I get back to Lannon, one more D4.
Just me or everybody?
Everyone.
Okay.
Everybody.
That's woo.
Let me see here.
Ow.
Someone is clearly very invested in what's happening right now.
Why didn't you dare?
Man, Rambo.
Someone pinging.
I got it. I want to give him a minute before I decide for him. Does he like this during raid, Smirk?
I wasn't in raid today.
Oh, okay, excuse me. I thought you were.
Nope.
That's funny directly.
He's currently Final Fantasy raid, so he may not answer. He probably will, though. He's usually good about that.
Oh, my whiskey.
I'm thinking this dude just like straight fell asleep.
Oh, maybe.
I need to remind you later, Graham, to walk you through the Tsukiyomi fight.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's not. There's one part that's gonna kill you, like, over and over again, but it's not difficult necessarily, but it's very. Margin of error is really high.
Gotcha.
Everything else is, like, really easy, though. Everything else is, like. The fight itself is relatively easy to heal. I haven't healed it yet, but from what I've seen, it's not that hard to heal. It's usually when
Gotcha.
people are fucking up is when it gets hard to heal.
Alright. I'm gonna roll for him. We're doing some real basic commands on Ezekiel's part. You hear the announcer from top side going, "No, I'm getting bored of these colors already. I'm going to switch to something more pleasing." Hear another shift. And Fortnite freaks out on me.
Oh dear. Tell me I rolled silver.
Oh, good.
Aw,
One
wait,
of you
what?
is unfortunate.
There's
Wait.
no bronze.
There's no
Oh, wait,
bronze.
hold on. Oops. Pretend that's yellow. I put in the wrong color.
Hey, it's
Hold on,
like,
hold on.
oh shit!
I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I used the wrong color.
Hee hee hee.
Fix it, Felix.
Shut up. Look, that's just my
Can he
DM.
fix it?
That's my
Yes,
DM
he
fake out.
can.
Come on. I did it on purpose. Haha. Wasn't it funny, guys?
Oh my gosh, I'm in a very, very unfortunate situation.
Ooh.
I only
At
have
least
one
you're
Talking
square.
about Danielle, you have 300 feet of range.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I have to, you know,
But
disengage
she's stuck.
first.
She's stuck there. Okay, sorry, I'm fixing it real quick. I'm fixing it, Felix, guys. Let these kids
Yay, it's
see
big.
it. Alright, there we go.
Yay.
I'm gonna do real basic as commands for him. Slide over here. He's going to do a little stabby with his dagger. He does a little bit of a hit with his dagger. I guess sneak attack applies here. You know, I'm not a mathematician. Ezekiel's just gonna like hop one tile forward, remembering his shock from last time, and just kind of quick stab into this beast, dealing 14 damage, and Off to Red's turn.
Still alive.
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to. I'm still engaged with it technically, right?
I'll say yes.
Okay.
By game standards, yes.
I'm going to use Misty Step
Ooh.
and
Clever.
disengage and get over here and then Eldritch Blast it. And
Alright.
jump face.
That is fair and valid.
Boop.
That's valid.
Give me a damage roll.
In the words of my grandfather. Oh, recipes.
Ouchies. Alright.
Man, that attack
pepperoni.
roll and then that damage. Just...
You get ready to fire your beam at the elemental, but Ezekiel's grooving a bit too hard. He just kind of sways back and forth. You're trying real hard not to hit him, so the edge of your beam just scrapes past this elemental. Excuse me.
Well,
Damn it, Ezekiel!
Brrr. Being said, is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright, moving over to Edelweiss.
Alrighty. Edelweiss is just going to angrily slide down. The angriest surfer you've ever seen.
God. Man
Man,
performing
I will-
electric slide is fucking pissed.
I could just imagine Edelweiss just throwing his leg out as far as humanly possible and then just sliding over.
Yeah.
Looking very pissed.
As Edelweiss is doing that, he attempts to get the sweep in with his rapier, but the elemental just kind of curves out of the way.
It's on the beach.
Another grit in Edelweiss's teeth. Is that your turn?
That would be... Oh wait, I think this is a bonus action. Let me check.
Well, let's check. Let's find out. Da-da-da.
Yes, it
Yep,
is.
that
I
it
will
is.
healing word that boy.
Which boy?
the boy.
Edelweiss, or not Edelweiss. Now
Myself.
I'm doing it.
Alright.
No, don't heal Ezekiel. Ezekiel already he still has elemental resistance.
Yeah, but he's low on health and no one else is taking damage. I guess Clickham's taking damage.
Are you sure
that
no one
one.
else is taking damage?
Yeah, are you sure about that?
I'm okay.
Oh wait, hold
Okay.
on. Hold on. I see why. Excuse me, I didn't know. Oh. Red's health bar wasn't visible again.
Oh, okay.
It's visible on my screen.
Yeah, but I got a ticket so it's visible for everyone.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
I was like, is he not seeing health bars? Oh, it's just Red.
Yeah, it
the
was
elemental
only-
wrecked me earlier.
Yeah, I'll use it on Cat.
cat.
And
That
they're gonna go
one.
after me anyway because I can't move.
That
I'm
is
Right.
stuck there.
8
There you go.
damage. Nearly typoed 78.
Oh lord.
You've gained
Hold on.
78 HP. You
I
are
want
now
to see
the
what
tank.
I want to see what that would look like on your health bar real quick.
Pirate.
Good to
Oh,
know. Oops. That's not right. That's just a little bit less. All right.
it's a
all right,
limbo
I'm
line.
a god.
Boss health bar. All right.
Now she has become the patron.
Oh lord.
That being said, your turn is over. Yes.
Yes.
All right. Back to elementals. This one's gonna cha-cha real smooth right over here. Quick math. Alright.
There's no such thing as quick math. There's always slow math.
Danny, I want you to make me a constitution saving throw for concentration.
A confidant.
A compledom.
A what?
A confidant.
Constitution saving throw.
A tiddlywink.
Okay, don't confuse me here.
A cobblepot.
The coddle one.
Oh my god.
A capybara.
Alright, so
Kitty's a capybara.
fortunately this attack does make you lose your concentration on Ezekiel.
I
As
figured.
as you
It's like,
take
"Ah, shit."
the brunt of
I
4
hate
damage.
concentration bullshit. Worst.
It's a balance. Instead, it just kind of swipes you across the face with windy fists just cutting across your cat-like face.
Catch a watcha.
Ow!
Catch a watcha.
Oh my gosh, catch you watching now.
The one attacking is Edelweiss. One of these days, we're just gonna fuse the both of you, and you'll be
Ezekiel Weiss.
Ezekiel Weiss, yeah. Homebrewing the potato wings as we speak. Nah. This one tries to just kind of jab at you, but to the beat, you just kind of duck down, hunker down.
Punk.
You feel your wind below just a little bit. Crowd's loving it. And that will be over to Clickum's turn.
It's me. What's my color again? Oh, okay. I'm gonna move to right here. And then I'm gonna I don't want to just do magic missile again, but
I mean, if it
the
ain't broke.
idea that I had is kind of pointless. But okay, I'll just do magic missile and not waste it. Yeah, it's yeah. Okay. Krakow.
I mean, what was your idea? But first, which one are you attacking?
Hang on. I need to take down how many magic missiles I've used.
That's fine.
I think I have two left.
I trust you too.
I think I have two. Which one am I hitting? I'm
Yes.
doing this one.
Alright.
Yeah. Krakow.
The blow of your magic missiles just break and beat into this beast as it's so focused on Edelweiss it just doesn't see the barrage coming. Edelweiss, in your vision, sparkles subsiding. You note that it's just barely holding on to its form at this point. Like it's become less coherent, more just like a bunch of just wispy strings.
Mushrooms.
You hear a voice from above just go, "More! More! The crowd loves it!" And then you hear Chippy's voice from above going, "Y'all gotta get up! It's not safe here!" I want...
Well,
Bear with me just a little bit longer, guys. I want a D8 this time.
oh
yeah. Let's
no.
make this fucking disgusting. I want this to be that floor puzzle from Undertale.
Oh no. Well, I got a 4.
Fuck
keep wanting to say
me
this
up.
one. Pick me up inside.
Snake me
Can't
up
wake up.
inside.
Pick me up inside.
Snake me up. Snake me up inside.
Don't.
Pick up.
I'm choosing the wrong place for wrong people. Goodness. Alright. Well, there is an orange in this one.
Hey.
Alright. Real quick. Swap of a tile.
But are some of the tiles lemon scented, and do the piranhas hate that?
You feel the floor shift one
Ah.
more time, and your eyes hurt more than ever.
Oh, yeah,
Is
bitches.
that singular red?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh, good. I didn't get it.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I rolled the same as Plickum.
That's fair. This will be Ezekiel's turn.
Fuck, I am so screwed right now.
He is going to disengage, flop over here and throw another dagger.
Suddenly
First
appear.
man for throwing a dagger. I say
Every
yes.
time you are near, just like me. They long to be
Close to you.
You're good.
It was so
Why
angry.
do birds fall down from the sky?
So
Oh.
Every time you walk by.
Holy shit. I love hate it.
It's so angry.
Hate it. Love it.
My next bard will be an ogre.
I'm down. Alright, so Ezekiel's gonna try to throw another dagger with his current predicament. He just kind of tosses, and the elemental, squaring off with Red is just gonna do a quick spin around, catch it in the air, and then toss it in some unnamed location. Please, still on the battlefield, I just want to remind everyone.
Oh my god.
Just tossing it off to the side. And over to Red's turn.
I use infestation.
Resummon the fleas.
Resummon the fleas. It won't work.
Go
I
for it.
call them to me, my children.
I want to make another Constitution saving throw. Watch out.
Oh.
Alright. Noted. So let's see here.
Maybe I should try to do the quiz like just on the side, like low key. Let's do it.
Alright. So, go ahead and roll me a d4, Danny,
Oh, yes.
as you just resummon every flea. I don't know how this one's gonna work.
Resummon.
Wait for me.
Every flea just gathers to your point, and you just spray one last blast. The creature just breathes in mites, fleas, parasites, as you just see them all swirling around in its body, just lashes about, kind of just harmlessly shoving you down. Let's see, what's the direction you want to go?
It says depending on the number.
Oh, no,
it goes-
like you specifically, because it's going west, but it's going to go into your space.
Why is it gonna go into my space?
Because you rolled a 4, it's going west.
Yeah, but I can go. I can go north.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you. You move north, it moves west.
Does that count as like my whole movement action?
Oh, no, I'm giving you this one for free.
So does that count as disengaging?
Let me see here.
It doesn't provoke an opportunity attack.
I will say, this will not provoke a attack of opportunity, so you'll be able to move fine.
Okay, later, bitch.
Bye.
Later, bitch.
Just run off north as the creature just fights to fend off every flea it blew off before. Viva la
Okay.
revolution.
I don't think I get. Hold on, let me double check. I'm pretty sure that's all I can do. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alright. Smirk, back to you.
I
Alright,
used
can
all
I
my
roll?
spell slots. No.
Can I roll? No, that's a cantrip. Isn't it? That's a
No.
cantrip.
No, I use protection against good and evil and misty step.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Can I roll,
Yes.
what is it? Performance to do a pirouette through the air to land on the space I want to hit?
Which space are you aiming to go to?
How do I...
This one.
You got a ruler tool.
God damn it, where's the ruler tool?
Right
Got it?
under a magnifying glass.
Or
Yeah,
is it
there you go.
This one.
That I will allow that. Go
What?
ahead and give me performance. Put that charisma to good use.
Oh boy!
Give me
Nice.
an attack roll at advantage for that one.
Fuck yeah. Okay, oh, god damn it. Hold on.
That was a little arrow.
No, let me grab my goddamn...
A
You
little
good?
arrow. Little arrow.
Always.
There we go.
There you go.
Alrighty. Alright, check. Advantage.
Alright, you hit. Give me damage.
Go, baby, go. Go, baby, go.
And I will go ahead and use
Nice.
my last thingy to
Thank
add
you.
a offensive flourish.
Very
Sure,
nice.
that shit is dead.
Alright, so that is more AC for you until the end of your next turn. So you just do this spinning. You just do this spinning flourish, just in the air, so graceful, like a early figure skater. You just slice, 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 slice this being, and it just falls apart, dissipates.
I just like flip my hair out of my face, little sparkles in my eyes.
Backwards
Packed.
cheering is just all about. You hear the announcer himself actually just goes, he just goes, yes, yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, Edelweiss.
You watch as its remains just kind of get sucked back into its other form.
Oh. Oh, that's thing. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. As you do this, you hear like mass amounts of just from above you, just mashes of just buttons and metal. You hear cranking, and you just hear, I want to see more! This is the most views I've gotten since forever ago!
Whoa.
Oh
Hey.
my god.
Never.
Crack of lightning shoots directly down the center, covering the entire floor. Not harming you all, mind you, but you notice the beast just kind of start to grow, expand again, just take on a more darker form. The electricity just scatters across the floor, and you note the lights just start blinking, dimming, just everything's just like going hectic, just everything's blinking in, blinking out. Before your eyes, you know how screwy things have gotten.
Oh my
This
god.
guy is going to disappear.
My eyes hurt.
That crack of lightning
Oh,
just
fuck
morphs
me.
the beast one last time.
Oh, well then.
Oops, that's not it. There you go. Alright. There's I. Switching over. I'm planning here.
While you decide that, I need to take like a 2-minute break. Be right back.
Oh,
Oh,
there she goes.
I should have gotten some tea.
Alright, real quickly, just jumping towards Edelweiss and Clickham.
Ah! Ah!
This one's gonna
Ah!
go straight for the boy.
Oh, no, 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 no! Can I use my reaction to scream?
You may.
Quick scream. In halfling.
Jesus, specifically in Halfling. Alright, Clickham's gonna take 9 damage as the
Ow.
beast just kind of body slams him.
Wait, what's my health at right now?
4.
Oh. Ah.
Going over to your turn.
Everything's
Brownie.
fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. See, I don't even know what to do anymore. Okay, blah 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 blah. Dash action. Blah 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 blah. Fog cloud. I was gonna magic missile, but now I'm dying.
It's okay, I can heal you up.
Oh, okay. Yay. I'll, where can I even jump to? Okay, I'll go here. And then I will...
Take in mind that is opportunity, attack of opportunity.
Oh, I guess so.
You could go next to Papa here.
But that's gonna zap me and then I'll die anyway. If I get... What if... Is this attack of opportunity?
Well, you don't provoke attack of opportunity if you like just disengage and then move to another tile.
Okay.
That would mean no action though, but you can move here and attack if you wish.
But would... Okay, am I safe to attack here, or would he still have attack of opportunity?
No, you'll be safe here. He can't
Oh,
provoke attack of
okay.
opportunity if you move here.
Then I'm gonna...
Because you're still in his range.
Maybe I'll ray of frost him.
Just
Yeah.
keep in mind, since that is a ranged attack, that would provoke disadvantage.
Oh yeah, because that's still 5 feet.
Yep.
Ah!
You don't got any touch spells?
No. I have magic missile
Sorry
and
about
ray of
that.
frost.
Oh my gosh, what happened to click him? I was gone for like 2 seconds.
I look away for 2 seconds and the child's dead.
Let me see. I technically
I know
Okay,
what you're thinking, but
Okay,
it's not my
what
fault.
if? What if? Okay.
technically magic missile doesn't like have an attack roll, so it wouldn't provoke disadvantage at all. If you still have the spell slot for it.
I do. Blah blah, smell, blah blah, blah blah, blah blah. Is it stupid? Do I know if this one is stupid?
If which one is stupid?
This guy, this one, is he stupid?
Given your... Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. I know all.
Given your past readings and studies on elementals, while strange and alien creatures, they do seem pretty sentient and intelligent.
I don't like that. Okay. How about...
Though I will say, you do note that because of all the sensory overflow and how like enraged in battle it is, if you think cleverly enough, you might be able to pull a fast one on it.
Okay, good. Then I'm going to... Wait, no, then I don't know if this is like... Okay, that's an action. What is this? An action. Never mind. I'll just magic missile its face. That's all I can do right now. My last spell slot.
That is 11 damage.
I'm gonna die. I blast him, and then I look at Dad, and I wave goodbye.
Oh my god.
Not how things are gonna go.
Thanks
No.
for being my dad.
No one's dying here, Clickham, except for this stupid elemental bastard.
He's
Before-
smooth and
before I
face on the
begin,
ground.
Before we begin Ezekiel's turn, Edelweiss,
Yes?
you hear kind of a voice just back of your head, not from anywhere else, just back of your head. You just hear, semi-familiar, you just hear, "Let me at him!"
What? Who said that?
You need my help!
Oh.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Is it coming from my pouch? Is it what I think it is?
It might be.
Maybe.
Oh my gosh, no way.
Still in
Really?
my-
Really?
Right, he's still in my bag.
Who?
We have a mutual enemy!
Who?
We have several of those, in fact, but we can talk about that later. Yes, this is a great idea. Can I, like, as a reaction, just drop the elemental core on the ground?
Oh.
I'll allow it.
Alrighty, yeah, I'm a let him out of his box.
You kind of just drop it on the floor. It vibrates for a little bit, not necessarily letting out a form, but suddenly just not harmful to you, just a kind of oily flame just starts spilling out onto the dance floor.
Ow.
You
Whoa,
see a line just go left and right, and you hear just the voice from above go, "What?"
Oh, I'm sorry, did you not know? I bring friends with me wherever I go.
whoa.
You hear back of your head again. That's the best I can do.
I'll
Good
take it.
luck.
Ah, that helps a lot. Thank you.
This will count as a neutral zone.
Alrighty.
So, Ezekiel's turn. He's just gonna clip clop up and do a little stabby stab. Be very very quick and blunt with his miss. Moving on. Red.
Okay.
I'm going to do my little dancing over here and getting out of it. I
You
think
good?
I went too far.
No, that's fine. That's 20 feet.
I want to go here. And I'm going to Eldritch Blast. Because they touched Clickum. How?
It's good.
Exactly.
Good to know you've gotten in touch with the Grey Banner locals.
Ooh.
Give me damage. Give me
Roll
damage.
high.
Ooh.
No.
No.
Why do I always hit with Eldritch Blast? That's
Rest in
pitiful.
peace.
Wait. Can I roll? I can add inspiration to it. Okay,
I don't. Let me double check because I don't think inspiration counts for damage.
I know Bardic Inspiration die doesn't normally let you do that, but I can't remember if a regular Inspiration does.
Yep. Only attack rolls, saving throws, or ability checks. Sorry.
Shame.
Wah, wah. I know. Me too. I think the justification is at that point you just only use it for damage. At least most of
Yeah.
the
Oh,
time.
that's true, yeah.
Because I could get a 20. Level 1. Golly. Alright, that being said, is that your turn? Move and shoot. Shoot and scoot.
I can't do it.
Alright.
All of my
Yeah.
resources are spent at this point.
Over to Edelweiss.
Okay. I am first and foremost. I've done that. As a level 2 spell, I'm going to cast Healing Word
Okay.
on Clickum. That is 1d4 for each, so that's 2d4 plus 6.
Ooh, damn, high level casting. My boy.
Thank you.
Ooh, Jesus.
Ah, I'm alive.
14 damage. Clickum just
alive.
feels all of his bones click back into place.
Ow, ow, ow. I'm alive.
And then
Go on.
I'm a swing.
Ooh, give me damage, give me damage.
Nice.
Alright. Do you want to style this in any specific way, shape, or form?
Oh, I am definitely going for the angry thrust as I'm like, you do not touch that boy.
No, I
You just
have a
kinda-
family.
Lean in close to the beast, despite it being more than twice your size. Just rapier straight for the center, saying that into its pained face as it just slowly dissipates, lightning in its face slowly starting to dwindle from crackling to just a sad little spark. Do not touch my boy. And then it dissipates. The electricity crackles onto the floor once more, and then
Oh, was I able to scoop back up the elemental core?
Yours, yes.
Yeah.
This one, curiously enough, does not drop core.
That's fine.
Music starts to fade and disappear. At first, the crowd is just roaring. This is the best viewing they've had in a lifetime. You hear elven curses coming from up above, and then, as if all of a sudden, it just goes silent. You hear Chippy's voice echoing from above. Guys, guys. The area starts to tremble and shake just a little bit. First, just very little bit, and then sooner or later it feels like you're experiencing just a minor earthquake. Hey, y'all need to get up. It's dirty down there.
I know, there's a dead elemental splayed everywhere.
Shaking, rumbling, a few rays of light just start creaking through the top onto you guys. The tiles start to fall apart one by one, just disappearing into the dark. And then you just hear, fellas, hey.
Does your girlfriend got the butt?
No.
Okay, sorry.
Everything shakes. Everything's just happening all at once, and then suddenly...
Mushrooms!
you all,
We're finally back.
you all wake back up. There's a gnome shaking you awake otherwise and goes, Hey, buddy, you okay? Yeah, there's no place to take a nap.
Chippy, if you ever touch me again, I'm taking all of your fingers.
Whoa, hold on. How do you know my name?
I met you in the
Oh.
Feywild.
Oh boy, a couple of weirdos out in the forest this late at night, huh?
Oh,
Yeah, scratches the back of his head. Some of you do know the smell of almost starting to rot pumpkin as a. Let's see, I'll say Edelweiss and Clickham. No. Okay. Edelweiss and Ezekiel have the most pumpkin gut on them, while Clickham's just holding on to like half of a pumpkin shell.
oh.
And Red's just got like, the stem part at the top of the pumpkin? She's just got that on top of her head. Hey, alright. How many fingers am I holding up? I know I'm a gnome, this doesn't quite work well, but how many fingers?
How many fingers does a gnome traditionally have?
Four.
I mean, if we go by Warcraft rules, 4.
4, 3,
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, close enough. Hey, y'all kids are right. You get jumped by some bandits out here or something?
No, Look, it's a very long story, and while I'm sure you might believe us, I have some shrieking mushrooms to bludgeon into unconsciousness for a quick payday.
Mushroom hunters. Hey, you kids ain't using stuff to get high, aren't you?
Of course not.
Coming from you, that's a bold accusation.
Yeah, whoa, I just met you guys.
Yes, well, unfortunately, I met an alternate universe version of you in another reality. Now that I say it out loud, that sounds...
Yeah, you sound a bit skeevy. Hey, listen, look, old lady Tabitha sent me out here because she saw a couple of kids, messing around. Old lady Tabitha saw some kids jumping around in a pumpkin garden, and I came to investigate, alright?
Why do I have the strangest sensation that we got completely blasted off some random fumes and spent this entire evening running around someone's pumpkin patch?
I had the same thought.
Alright.
How embarrassing.
Look. You kids need some rest, alright? You want an escort back to Grey Banner? I can help do that for you.
Not without those damn shrieking mushrooms. I am getting paid, and I am getting at least one job completed properly.
Alright. Look, I'll help you find these mushrooms on our way back, alright? Come on. You look like you had a rough night.
You have no idea, Chippy. You have no idea.
Seriously, how do you know my name? Am I that famous?
Yes, you're well known in the Underdark.
I know you people cared about me.
That's a strong word.
Nope. He mutters something about, oh, no wonder those guys tried to sell me this at once, but that's another story for another day. Amanda,
Yeah.
I want a perception roll.
Me some roll.
You some roll.
So sleepy. I see all.
You kind of check your pocket and the greasy, like now wet part of Chippy's sleeve that you ripped off, and then you kind of look at this Chippy, and you do know his right sleeve has a bit of a tear in it.
Oh. You lying son of a bitch! I see all.
And I just imagine him just like
Is that-
pointing two fingers, going, "I see."
Is that Clickum's first canonical swear?
Yes. This is first canon swear.
His first swear. I'm so proud.
From the remaining three of you, I want nature checks from each of you.
Oh, not from me.
Oh no, for you.
Oh, for me. Okay.
I mean, minus Ezekiel right now.
Nature.
Boosh.
Graham.
I feel pumpkin.
On your way back to town, each of you find. Let me see here. For a grand total here, you all find. Let's see here.
Just add all our numbers together.
I'm working on. That's not how it works. Hold on.
There's so many mushrooms.
14 carry the 1 for 54
Oh.
mushrooms. Yeah.
300.
How about 5.4 grams of mushrooms? Yeah.
You managed to grab 13 unconscious shrieking
Yeah.
shrooms on your way back.
Fantabulous. I'm getting paid after all.
Yay.
Now, I can end it here tonight, or if you guys want a little bit of like town roleplay for the next like 30 minutes, I can do that too.
If you do my homework for me real quick, I'll do roleplay. Yeah.
I mean, you can just like be in the background if you want.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
Click will be bathing, but very
Okay.
cautiously and partially clothed. He's leaving his
fine.
loincloth on this time.
And Danny and Smirk, I'll leave it up to you two.
What's
You want to
going
get some
on?
town? Do you guys want town action for another 30 minutes, or do you just want to call it a night?
What do you want to do, Graham?
We can just call it here.
All right.
Yeah, I'd have to
Okay.
like probably write down everything I'd want to do in town.
It's all good. It's all good.
But yeah, that's true. I'd want to take my time too.
I'll go ahead and leave the town map up for
There we
like,
go.
for the evening, so you guys can plan in advance. You know what you want to do next time.
Evening.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
And that being said, we will call it a night.
I
Yeah.
want to visit Nemo. I have no in-character reason to though.
I mean, you guys check out the mole farm.
No,
Uh,
What do they do
oh,
at Greg
yeah.
and Mimos?
What's up?
What do they do at Greg and Mimos?
They
They
fix
mostly-
your wagon.
They
quote
mostly
unquote.
do fix ups of wagons, but
Fix ups quotation marks.
they have been known to tinker into other stuff as well as herd animals such as mounts or pets companions.
Neat.
It's like a farm.
Yeah, pretty much. Mimo's just got like a tiny little mole farm. She's a mole whisperer. Like she just
Nice.
reaches into the ground and finds them.
That is a handy skill.
Yeah, I know, right? That being said, any questions, comments, complaints? I hope you guys weren't too weirded out by my little battle scenario tonight.
I was
Something-
That was a-
super weirded out. I
that
was
was-
so
it's
weirded out.
something I've honestly always wanted to try.
I was so weirded out. I never want to do it again.
Thank
Just
you,
That was
kidding.
fun.
I value your opinion.
Jokey.
Oh, you're good. Any
Oh.
questions, comments, complaints?
I enjoyed myself. That was a good combat.
Yeah, it's fun.
Thank you.
Also, I liked the fire elemental just showing up at the 11th hour to be like, "Nah, it's cool, guys. Here you go."
That was really cool. I like that.
Thank you. I didn't want to seem like I was like potentially stealing the guys' glory there, but I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Nah. Much needed buddy.
I like to show my players that when they like make allies in the world, it really like it's like when you harvest fruit and fruit's ripe already, and then you chew into it and it's juicy. I'm choosing a bad way to word this. There's benefits.
Reward players for actually making allies and stuff by having
I
those
don't.
allies
I
help
don't
out.
just use them as hostage fuel. Yes, Smirk.
It's juicy. That's
But I mean-
all I needed.
Yeah.
Hostages are full of juice. Gotcha.
Look, if you want to word it like that,
And I do.
There we go.
that's fair. Alright, that being said, I will figure out something for the next session, delve into plot a little bit more, figure out some mysteries of the world.
Oh
There's
boy.
what? Oh,
Anything else you guys want to mention?
I have to pee.
Go pee.
I fought the law and the law won.
I fought the law and the law won. Now I'm stuck in my head. Thanks for nothing.
You're welcome.
Alright, everyone. Good night. I'll see you. all
Good
later.
night.
Good night.
Goodbye.